We are an innovative marketing company. We are here to help and advise you to improve your profits through the use of effective, traditional and internet marketing techniques. The purpose of this video is to introduce you to our comprehensive range of services. We are convinced that all companies should have the necessary internal systems in place before they embark on a serious growth strategy. Future videos will amplify each of our services in detail. If you do not wish to receive further information from us, please could you use the link at the bottom of this email to unsubscribe from this email newsletter. Our groups of services. First we have business health, then traditional marketing, followed by website marketing, multimedia marketing and social media marketing. What do we mean by business health? We believe that companies should be built on solid foundations and that those foundations should be in place before they embark on a period of growth. But how can we tell where you are now? We have developed a business health survey from which we can ascertain whether a company has sound financial accounting systems, strong, effective budgeting and management accounting systems, and where appropriate, a solid costing system. Secondly, the survey will indicate whether the company has strong internal systems and documentation which control employment, including contracts of employment and performance reviews. The next point covers health and safety documentation, although I fully appreciate that this is likely to be changed next year. Other major points covered in the survey include government documentation such as VAT, tax and annual returns. Then we move on to the company contracts, including purchasing contracts and the documentation, sales contracts and also documentation. We then move on to internal meetings, the format of those meetings, delegation of duties and the documentation of responsibilities. The final point we make on this slide is that companies grow in steps, and therefore if for the sake of argument is opening overseas offices, it normally requires substantial changes in its administration to control that factor. I feel at this point it would be helpful to ask the question, what is marketing? Marketing is a process by which companies engage with prospects, then create desire and value in a prospect's mind. Marketing also develops the relationship with the prospect prior to the prospect being converted into a customer. What is traditional marketing? All marketing techniques which were available prior to the internet revolution. We must now ask, are they applicable today? The answer is, for smaller companies almost certainly yes, but equally you must look at each business on a one-by-one basis. I will now give some examples of traditional marketing services which are as effective today as they always have been. First and foremost must be customer service. Then there is also thank you marketing, which many people overlook. When someone buys something from you, it's very important to thank them for their business. There's also the technique of referral marketing, joint venture marketing, and giveaway marketing. These and many further techniques will be covered in detail on the video which will be produced for traditional marketing. Examples of traditional marketing which are less cost effective now than they used to be are press advertising, TV advertising and leaflet distribution, just as examples. There are others also. Before considering our online marketing services, there is one question which must be answered. Why is online marketing ineffective for so many companies? We believe that there are three very major reasons. The first one is the speed at which the Internet is evolving. The Internet is made up of millions of websites, and it is totally impossible to keep up with the developments which is taking place across the board. One must bear in mind that there are now many hundreds of thousands of social media sites, and each one of them is changing in its own different way. If one refers to Facebook, LinkedIn or YouTube, they are all developing at different speeds. And finally, there are many companies who have seen no return on their initial website investment, and therefore they've given up. They are therefore missing out on the huge possibilities of the future. It is now time to answer the question, what is website marketing, and is website marketing effective? Firstly, it must be said that much of Internet marketing to date has been ineffective. So what steps must you take if you wish to have a profitable website? Your website marketing should be part of your multimedia strategy. When visitors come to your website, you should ask them what you want them to do. In effect, what you require is that you should leave their contact details. Therefore, you should ask for those contact details and give them incentives or tempt them in some other way to leave them for you. I know many of you will be asking the question as to how you can make your site visible to the search engines and ensure that you are high on the search engine list. The answer is you must update your website weekly. You must use videos. You must insert links and cross-links into your site. Update your search engine optimization on a regular basis. Connect your website to your social media sites and consider regular blogs, articles and videos. What is multimedia and multimedia marketing? In principle, multimedia is text, audio, still images, animation, audio, webinars, interactivity, etc. Multimedia also refers to devices used to store and experience multimedia content, such as laptops, phones, mobile phones, smartphones, iPads, radios, TV, Wi-Fi, and other mobile devices. Multimedia marketing is the use of multimedia devices and content for marketing purposes. I will be covering multimedia marketing in detail in a separate video. What is social media and social media marketing? Social media is web and mobile-based technology which are used to turn communications into interactive dialogue among organizations, communities, and individuals. Social media marketing is the use of social media for the purposes of marketing. In a separate slide, I'll be covering social media marketing in detail. What is lead generation? Lead generation is a technique for finding and opening communications with sales prospects. For most companies, lead generation is the key vital step to winning new customers, which will enable them to survive, prosper and grow. In principle, lead generation will be the subject of a separate video. However, lead generation is normally achieved on websites and multimedia sites. However, we do now have specialist software which will search out leads which are qualified in accordance with clients' requirements. We hope this presentation has been interesting and helpful to you. Our next video will be entitled Exhibition Marketing. If you have any colleagues in your company or elsewhere who would like to receive our newsletters, please email their details to us. Thank you. You will see our contact details on this screen.